Well, that intro never gets old.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Good morning.
I've got a really
on-demand mug here. So.
I can do a real decent. I've had a COVID test, by the way, and I'm all right.
Thank you for doing that.
But I can talk like a Ford commercial.
You just had one on last night.
By Ford.
Nice try.
Tough. Yeah, no. It's been a rough couple days, man. I've had a couple of rough days.
Not feeling well? You just
not the greatest.
Overworked?
Maybe, yeah.
Overworked? Feel a little under the weather?
A little under.
Yeah.
Missed my
We took a break. It was good. We actually needed a little... we took a pause. We came back to it.
We had to retool some things because we have a pretty awesome thing happening tomorrow.
Tell us.
We have Ed Lowe's going to be... I don't know where he's... Maybe we'll sit here, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have to reconfigure the room, maybe.
We will.
He'll be fine with it.
Are you
We're
sure?
all vaccinated. Well, Ed's pretty cool with pretty much anything we throw at him.
Yeah, as long as we're going to a shout out to our good friends at Brookswood Brewing.
Oh yes,
we're going to be
talking about that today.
We're going to be trying out some of their beer tomorrow too, which is great, and I'm very excited about Brookswood Brewing because guess where I live?
Walnut Grove.
I live in Brookswood.
Oh, Brookswood, man, I knew it.
Yes.
That's like that scene in Elf when he's like, "Oh yeah, would you sing to me on my birthday?" Yeah. Happy birthday.
You're crazy.
Such a good scene.
Bye.
Welcome to day 7.
Is it day 7? Did I change? 7, right? Did I change the number? I did.
You did.
Oh,
you did.
Did something.
Look
right
up at our
today.
trusty screen there.
I did something right for a change.
The screen guides us and tells us we're looking all right here.
That's very poetic, actually. The screen guides us. It guides you.
It does guide us.
Let it guide you on its way.
It tells me when I look fat.
You've lost a lot of weight, though. You know,
I'm putting it back on. This shirt wasn't so tight a couple months ago.
Tis the season.
I can't do this.
You're just looking voluptuous.
Well,
you got to fill out a little bit.
Thank you.
You know, you're looking.
No guy likes to hear that.
You're looking really good. I love this voice. This is my favorite.
This is Dennis
part.
on Demand after hours.
It's my favorite part about getting sick.
So, Mark.
Dennis on Demand After Hours with your hosts Tyler and Mark.
The always voluptuous.
I've
never been called voluptuous before, so thank you. That's new.
I'm probably gonna get hired out as a voice guy now. They're gonna be like, Mark, can you just get strep throat so you can be our host?
God. When's the last time you heard of someone getting strep throat? Is that the world we're living in now? Have we made ourselves so like what's the word? Sanitized that no one gets strep throat anymore?
I have one request, Ty.
Let's not talk about it.
Can we just not talk about vaccines?
Sell me a Chevrolet. Sell me a Chevrolet with your new voice.
Okay, here we go.
Actually,
I'm going to have my own.
Mine's not doing so hot either. I coached last night, so every time I coach hockey, the next day I sound like a foghorn.
You're a little horse.
Because I scream. I scream. You know what's funny is that I even asked Katrina and everybody, like parents and my manager. I'm like, do I sound like I'm absolutely losing my mind on the bench at the kids?
You're like, what's his name, Tortorella?
Well, that's what I feel like.
Tortellini.
And I know masks are a thing now. It's harder to hear us through masks, but
we weren't.
Usually people are like, no, you're pretty chill.
Yeah,
you're pretty chill. And I'm like, if I yell that much that I lose my voice by the third period in the hockey game, either I've got a weak voice or. That's crazy.
So have you
yelling that much?
Have you thrown anything at like a referee or a child yet?
Just like I throw. No, not physically. I haven't kicked a garbage can.
Have you had any players that have attacked you?
We're not going to talk about that.
Oh, that's right. You have
player privacy. No.
No, you haven't. I'm just kidding.
I haven't.
No.
And that's for real. I haven't. I really have not. No. Now we don't discuss players. Anything to do with hockey other than the fact that I love it and I love coaching and I love coaching the little kiddos and Pee Wee there. It's such a fun age to be coaching. I'm digressing.
You're a good coach too. Like, when we're on the bench too, you're like, okay, boys, we got to do this, got to do that.
Oh, when you and I play?
Yes.
Yes, I've been a little more sedate as of like the last couple of years, only because I've been having some severe back issues. But when I'm healthy and my back is good, like I'm into it. Like I'm on a scoring streak. Hey,
Well, yeah, you are.
I have scored the last 3 games I played.
And like those 3 games, like the timing of those games is like once a couple of years ago, once in the spring, and then one in the fall.
That's not true. And that's, it's funny because a colleague of mine, Linder, said this over at Henry Schein, and we were chatting the other day in a meeting, and she's like, how you doing? People in the meeting were like, hey, you seem a little quiet today. I'm like, honestly, the reason I'm quiet is because I'm on pain meds, because my back, because I played hockey a couple nights ago, and I tweaked myself. I'm all tight. And Linda just looked at me and she said, you need to stop stopping hockey and then starting it again. You need to either continue playing or stop playing.
Well, that's how.
And she's right.
You know what? That's how all of us jackals feel. It's like, hey, how's Ty doing? Whatever.
He's being a pansy because his back is sore.
He hurts my feelings that he doesn't come out. It's really sad.
It's not that. It's that I want to give my all on the ice, and giving my all sometimes injures me.
Some of our guys don't know how to like skate backwards, man. Anyways, no, we're great.
I felt that way last game. I've been playing D lately, and this guy went to go around me, and I pivoted, and it felt like it took me 5 minutes to pivot from backwards to forwards. I'm like, are you kidding me? I've played hockey for 40 years.
Was it the back meds that was causing you to feel?
Might have been the pregame beer.
It was the pregame beer. Those pregame beers are the best, though.
My wife is watching. We gotta erase that.
Oh, we can't.
Oh, we're live. Just kidding.
We can't.
She knows we drink beer and we play
Well,
hockey.
it's like, honey, it's exercise, okay? You're going out for exercise, and
I can't look like this.
It's a great conversation.
If I don't do something physical.
It's a good camaraderie.
It's more the camaraderie and getting to see everybody. It's like,
well, that's how I met you, right? And then I picked you up hitchhiking that one day. And
I picked you up hitchhiking.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Get it straight.
Right. Yeah. But I had 2 coffees.
True.
Yes.
Which was what made me stop. I was like, who's the other coffee for, dude?
I was like pointing at the coffee. I'm like, hey, man, you want this?
Hey, stranger,
it's for you, man.
Free.
I love you. I love you already. I don't even know you, but I love you.
Hey, we're grateful.
What are we grateful about
today?
Tyler?
We're grateful for stuff.
Stuff, yes.
Well, we've got 3 things that we're grateful for today, just like we did on day 6 and prior.
Oh, look, I can like pop my eye and like just to keep an eye on you on there. Hey.
That's nice.
Okay.
Go for it. Shall we bring up our screen of 3 people and or businesses and or things, etc. That kind of covers everything.
You know what?
That we're grateful for.
Oh, yeah, I can.
We're grateful for. And why are we grateful for these?
And here
entities in our lives.
They are.
There it is.
There it is.
Do you want to jump into it with Dr.
Paresh
Shah?
Our good friend Paresh.
Lots of reasons to be grateful to know this guy.
Beautiful human out in Winnipeg, Canada. I was talking about Winnipeg with somebody the other day.
Great theater town.
Like every single person in Winnipeg is just there. Why do I have the camera like looking at you? You're not even talking.
Because, hello.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's do that real nice. Real nice crossfade. So yeah, like I was talking to somebody that was actually from Winnipeg. I've been there like several times.
Our Check It girl is from Winnipeg.
Yes.
What's her name again?
This is
right there on the tip of my tongue.
Kiana?
Kiana's Flex Appeal?
I don't know.
I just dated myself.
I forgot.
That's like a 90s show.
But yes.
Kiera? I want to say Kiera.
We're butchering it, and we're so sorry.
We apologize.
And check out Check It.
Check out Checkit.
Check out checkit.io.
If you want to get reviews and you want to automate them, Check It is...
Check it out.
Bug me now. I got to look up who our lovely contact is there.
I feel like it's
I'm getting
Kiana.
early onset.
Like, yeah, anyways, we'll
moving on. But they're from Winnipeg, so that was that one awkward moment when I said I love you.
Oh yeah.
Randomly.
But you do. She's nice.
I don't blame you. Most people, anyone I've met from Winnipeg.
Yeah, I love them.
They're really cool.
And I love Paresh Shah.
They're small town people in a bigger town. And Paresh is the same thing. He's got Paresh. He's got a very down to earth, really cool sensibility about him, and like it's really fun to talk to him.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Now you're talking, and I've got the camera on me. I'm really blowing it today.
That's okay. No, I'm kind of hijacking your talking moment.
That's weird.
Speak.
Yeah, that never really happens. Yeah, so like I've been, jeez, man, been talking to Paresh about it. Like we featured him our last Toothmas,
That's right.
the Toothmas 1.0, and ever since then we've been.
But why did we feature him? That's important to talk about.
Because he's doing excellent on Instagram and.
He takes the
media.
time
Yes.
to make sure that his audience on social media has a firm understanding of who he is. He's really good at telling his story, and we called him out for that.
Yeah. And you wouldn't get that many followers if your content didn't have some value. So kudos to him for doing a really great job there. He's
What makes his content so good?
It's engaging. Like it's more towards the dental industry. He uses his Instagram to sort of network within the dental industry. But there are some really great before and after patient centric pieces of content where he's actually at a point now where his social media actually works as it drives on patient traffic, right? He's got phone calls coming in from people that have seen him on Instagram, and that's really difficult to do when you only have like 300 or 500 followers, but I think he's like upwards to 17,000 now. So
17.6 thousand followers.
17.6. So yeah, he's done a fantastic job there. And personally, in our business, in wanting to provide like the best service, the best answers, he's just another, like, I love the people that, you pitch them an idea and they're not like, oh, that sounds nice. Like
they take it and they give you good ideas.
They internalize it and then give you really good value and information feedback, so that you go like, yeah, you're right. Like we need to identify that and we need to cover that and
or he'll say, I like that and here's why.
Yeah. So I mean, him and his wife Preeti. Yeah. So we've had, we're going to be working, hopefully we're going to be working with them more in the new year here. And if we don't, that's the way she goes. And, giving us tons of value in the fact that, you keep it real. And I like that. I appreciate that. And,
well, what I like about what he's doing is that, if I look at his Instagram, and don't forget, Instagram's not the end all, the be all end all.
Yeah.
It's not all about Instagram.
Yeah.
But if I look at his Instagram, it's telling me, like, if I'm looking for a dentist, I'm like, okay, well, what can this person do?
Yeah.
That's the first question out of my mind. And so he's addressed that by showing before and afters of work that he's done.
And he does really good multidisciplinary dentistry in his practice. And he's got a brand new, beautiful, like his practice is beautiful. I mean, we haven't been there personally, but it looks really nice. He's got every single gadget you can. But
he's showing what he's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
He's also blending it in with some lifestyle pictures and like, so he's sort of melding a lifestyle,
mm-hmm.
a healthy mouth dental lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
He's sort of taking a couple things and he's melding it. He's making it sexy at the same time. Like he's got this nice picture here with veneers and the lovely smile of this young lady here. He's got technology built into these pictures too. So sorry to cut you off, but he's kind of blending everything into one to say not only am I, I'm a confident practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
I do it with ease. I have a wide breadth of knowledge and skill set. And I've got great technology.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like great lifestyle perks to having a good smile. So he's really checking a lot of the boxes here when it comes to doing social media correctly.
Totally. And the great Dr. Gordon Chi out in Calgary, he was part of his photography course too. And it's Sunny, Paresh, and Gordon coming up I think in September 2022. It might already be sold out, but they're running a really awesome comprehensive course based on marketing and cosmetic dentistry, and there would be an immense amount of value. And if it hasn't been sold out already, it will be quickly.
I think it has been.
I think it probably has been.
Check it out.
But if they had, keep your eyes peeled for those guys.
If you can get a chance to get into that course.
If you get a chance, yeah.
Man,
like Dr. Gordon Chi especially, he's like a fantastic, comprehensive, full mouth, aesthetically pleasing dentist. Like he's amazing.
Confidence, lifestyle.
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I want that person building me some
Yeah.
veneers.
But like it's just a crowd of folks that are using other skill sets like photography and things like that to promote and self-brand themselves, and I think it's really smart. It's good business
And having fun along the way.
and having fun along the way. Yeah, I mean,
Dentistry, there's a fun element to dentistry, and,
Yeah.
and the more we can sort of bring that out into the light and say, hey,
Yeah.
there are some fun elements to this here.
yeah,
and,
and it's
and
a-
we're seeing it, with these
Yeah.
social media streams here.
and like it's a good, obviously social media and part of his speak is to the dental community, and it's a good way to connect and see what other people are doing and share notes, and it's great. It's awesome. And going back to Paresh, like he's an open book. He'll turn his notes around for you to read. Like he wants everybody to win, and that's a true Canadian.
And it's a dialogue, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got a patient who's looking for a full comprehensive case, that's a conversation, right? You're not just coming in and saying, okay, build me a whole new set of uppers and lowers, implant supported dentures. Let's talk about what that is and how that's going to improve your life.
Yeah.
And that's really where I think that he's his strengths is at, let's talk about what a full mouth rehabilitation case is, whether you're right for it, and what the benefits for you, the life-changing benefits are going to be for you. And that's for me, if I'm looking for a full mouth, like say if I'm elderly or if I've lost a bunch of teeth for a particular reason, I need to have that conversation with someone who can articulate what it is I'm going to get and why I want that. That's why I would go to Dr. Paresh Shah for something like a larger type of case situation.
And something really cool that he does in the practice, like if you're interested in going that route, he could actually put like temporary material around your existing tooth structure to show you how your potential smile could look like, and give you essentially a smile test drive. So if you're in the Manitoba area in Winnipeg, check him out.
Go get a smile test drive.
He's the guy. He's our guy. He's our boy.
You never know. You never know what he can do, and
doesn't
have to break the bank.
Yes.
That's Dr. Paresh Shah.
Thank you, Paresh.
Thank you for all that you do. We're grateful to have spent time with you, and hopefully we'll get to spend more with you.
Yes. Hopefully we get out to Winnipeg and have a couple beers.
That'd be
with
fun,
him, right?
Yeah. Show us around Winnipeg.
Oh, like
I want to like we should part of the one of the segments we should start doing is like fun things to do in Winnipeg or fun things to do
drink
in St. John's.
Drink. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously,
we have customers
it's the time of the year
in these areas.
I know.
On Dentist on Demand, we have great clinicians in these areas.
We have customers across the Great White North,
across Canada.
Great White North.
I was listening to a lovely comedy show the other day, and they were like, "Well, is New Brunswick close to Toronto? It's close to Toronto, right?"
Hey, I know Frank from
An
Toronto.
American show.
Yeah, when you're in Mexico, you're like, hey, I know Frank. I think he was from Toronto. Do you know him?
Because we fly 5 hours to get to Toronto from Vancouver.
Yeah.
Isn't it like another hour and a half to get to the Maritimes
by
plane?
The funniest thing, so Washington State obviously is
Maybe 2 hours?
just across the border from us, and I grew up competitive swimming. So we were at a swim meet here in Vancouver, and we had some lovely folks come up from Seattle, which is like a 2-hour drive, like
2 hours south of Vancouver.
Not very far, and they were all disappointed because they didn't see any snow, and they weren't sleeping in igloos and teepees when they got here.
There's no huskies with sleds.
Legit. Anyways, bless their hearts. Bless their hearts.
I haven't seen one beaver all day.
Yeah.
This isn't Canada.
Okay, Ty, who do we have on next?
Our next group that we're grateful to be intertwined with is...
Intertwined.
You like that word? I'm always trying to find interesting words.
Intertwined.
I'm not sure if that's...
Intertwine them as...
Involved with.
Involved.
Integral Dental Lab. My good friend David Carney over at Integral Dental Lab. They are located right on West Broadway.
West Broadway.
In the 805 West Broadway location.
805.
I'm just going to repeat everything I said.
I'm going to just pick out key things. I think it's a lot of fun.
Sure. I feel like I'm selling a Pontiac. Some people might not know what a Pontiac is listening to this.
Maybe.
Would you be... If you know what a Pontiac is, if you don't know what a Pontiac is, put it in the comments.
So if you know
tell us how old you are.
If you know what a Pontiac is, here's the challenge of the day. There's a coffee on this. If you know what a Pontiac is.
Pontiac.
Pontiac? Put it in the comments. Thank you very much.
And for the bonus question,
Bonus.
if you know the difference between a Pontiac and a Pontic is even better.
I like doing that.
Good.
That's cool. That's our new thing.
So our team over at Intergral Dental Lab might know a thing or two about Pontics.
Oh, yeah. I see the segue.
You like that?
You're smart.
They do a lot. They do everything from digital dentures to, I believe, to ortho. They're basically like a full service lab. They do a ton of, they're fully digitized. They do digital dentures. They're really into the printing game. So if you're a clinician or a patient looking for dentures, these guys are top shelf when it comes to digitization of dentures, crown and bridge, you name it. And when I say digitization, these things are made up in virtual software, goes straight to the printer or the mill. I believe they've got some pretty heavy duty printers in that location. I'm looking at the wrong camera.
Yeah, it's too.
God, I'd be the worst anchor, wouldn't I?
Tyler, it's to my right.
Whenever you're watching TV and you see people looking at the wrong camera,
well,
you're looking at the wrong camera.
You know,
you're looking at the wrong camera.
That's one of the things that I have to figure out. How do I put
the
red lights
up there?
Well, yeah.
I just got to keep checking.
If that 50-inch monitor wasn't good enough for you, maybe you should get your contacts checked, boy.
That's right. So talk to David Carney over at Intergral Dental Lab. He's been in the business for many, many years. He's top of the game, top of his profession. Knows a ton about dentures, knows a ton about crown and bridge. You can use him as, dentists can talk to him, patients can talk to him. And he's got a fantastic team.
Can I talk to him?
You can talk to him.
Oh, I'm so happy.
He's the guy.
That makes me happy.
I haven't been in with the team for a while, but I know that Nadia was over there for a while. I'm sure she is still. She's a fantastic technician. He's got a number of really, really high-end technicians working in that lab. Mm-hmm. And it's a beautiful space. He redid it about 2 years ago, I'm going to say, and put the latest and greatest in tech. He's always been a real technology guy.
He's a
he
man
got into
after
printers.
My heart.
Yeah,
man after my heart.
They got into printers at Intergral Dental Lab before pretty much anyone else did. Mm-hmm. And now it's paid off. It's paid off for him in terms of people are like, okay, they're now known as a true digital lab in Vancouver. But that's the one thing about digital technology is that a number of my friends and colleagues, they invested heavily into CAD/CAM and digital dentistry, and it's taken some time for it to really start to take off. Now, of course, here we are in 2021, towards the end of it, and now we're in full swing.
Well, now we're looking at a situation where if you don't have an intraoral scanner, you're going to be missing out because it's going to be the standard of practice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And even if you go to their website, which you can find on dentisondemand.com.
dentisondemand.com.
They've even done really cool stuff with their website where you can send a case right through their website. Dentures, implants, bars, orthodontics, 3D printing, integral aligner smile, crown and bridge, milling, technical services. They pretty much do it all. So
we need to go and have some lunch with those folks.
We should.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But if you want a full service digitized lab, definitely check out our team there.
Thank you so much for being a customer of Dentist on Demand too. Thank you.
And great colleagues, mentors. Just really love to sit down and pick David's brain sometime. We'll pick each other's brains a little bit and just have a really good two-way dialogue.
Brains. Or is it of zombies?
I like your brains. Brains.
No?
That's exactly what I said.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
We're grateful to have you.
Grateful.
Within our sphere of influence.
Influence.
We're grateful for you to have us within your ears.
Thank you for having us.
Am I doing the third one?
Brookswood Brewing.
Brookswood Brewing. There it is. Okay. I'll kick this one off.
What could we not say about this? This is just.
Can we see the product placement here?
You guys can't see it. If you look up over my right shoulder, we have some of their product. I can't really see it in this light.
Placement here for them.
Product placement for them.
Okay, so
what are we going to be doing with this tomorrow? We're going to do a little flights with this.
This is to preview.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Perfect. Leave it there. Yeah.
So this is the preview what's to come tomorrow. So Dr. Ed Lowe is going to be on the show, as we mentioned, tomorrow with us.
I'm so excited.
Can't wait to see it again.
I can't wait. That's going to be so much fun.
Ed comes out here once in a while to golf, and the golf course, one of the golf courses he likes, I believe, is about 3 minutes from my house. Ed, so you might want to throw your clubs in the trunk tomorrow. It might snow. However, we are in British Columbia.
It'll be the fairway greens tomorrow.
Hit a few balls tomorrow.
Who cares, right?
Who cares?
Looking at
Golfing on December 17th?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
You see the mountains right now? They look just phenomenal.
I like that. I was in North Vancouver yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was driving up Lonsdale. And that view looking up Lonsdale up to up to Grouse Mountain there, when it's just been snowed on.
Are we just like... and no, like everybody like goes, oh, here they go again.
And
like
their mountains.
We're so lucky to live here. It's
if you didn't
amazing.
live here and you heard us gushing about the mountains, would you be like, just shut up?
And now
shut
like,
up about your mountains.
you know, the rain and everything is the price we pay. But man, oh man, like going down to Falls Creek, like looking at the sea bins, or just being down on Granville Island.
The rain is the price we pay, though.
The rain is the price, but
my God, it rains here a lot.
it rains,
and I grew up here. Like I've grown up here. I am a duck. I'm used to this climate. As a matter of fact, I'm so used to this climate that when I go to other climates, my body rejects that climate.
So
except for Hawaii.
It's taken me 40 years of my life to like invest in a good rain jacket. I finally have one. It's like my favorite thing.
Yeah,
it's got like the nice little like hood,
duckbill hood. There
it goes far enough over your face, or you don't
nice.
You don't get
wet. I bought my first, and I'm going to throw a name out here.
Throw it.
I bought my first Arc'teryx raincoat.
Ooh, yeah, they do.
In 2011. Okay.
Oh wow.
And this is a shout out to Arc'teryx. We should probably tag them in this, because I got nothing but good things to say about Arc'teryx, and here's why. Is that in 2011 I bought my first rain shell. Paid like an ungodly amount of money for this jacket.
Well, you know, you get what you pay for, though,
but,
right?
you know, I was like, okay, I'm going to be driving around seeing clients. And I better make sure I get the best raincoat, yada, yada, yada. So I bought this coat, and I even remember like sitting at home looking at the Visa bill with my wife going, what did I just do? And she looked at it and went, are you out of your mind?
Well, you are.
Now, here's the kicker. I wore that jacket for 9 years.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Right? Yeah.
Well, it gets better. The butt, there's like a string that goes around the butt part of it. Not the butt, but the lower part of it.
Yeah. Like most skiing and snowboarding jackets. Yeah.
Now, I was getting in and out of my car for so many days, so many weeks on end for 9 years of seeing clients.
You wore your butt out.
I wore the butt of the jacket out, and the string became exposed. So it just the seam just popped open, and the string was exposed.
Send it in for a warranty.
Which is what I did.
Oh, you did?
I sent it in. I put it in a box, and I sent it in. I wrote a letter and said, hey, the bottom of this is worn out. Would you mind repairing this? I don't care what it costs. If you want to repair it, that's great. There's a lot of life left in this jacket.
Yeah.
I'd like to get it repaired. They then sent me a letter back. They said, we're swamped. We're sorry. There's not much. We can't get this back to you in time. We can't repair it. Pick a jacket.
Yeah. Okay. We're giving them a shout.
Pick a coat.
That is so cool. Yeah. That's.
I don't want to set a precedence here.
Because
I don't know how you make money with this business model, but I certainly appreciated it.
Oh, yeah.
They sent me.
Well. Yeah.
Now, they didn't say pick any jacket you want. They just said pick the same style of jacket that you had in 2011. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a little bit different. But there was the same type of jacket. Yeah. And I picked a new one. Instead of black, I went with navy blue.
Oh, yeah, switched it up. That's a really nice
brand
jacket,
new,
too.
Very, like, again, an ungodly amount of money for this coat.
Yeah.
But I got a brand new one, no questions asked, not a penny spent on it.
That's amazing.
And just that one act will always, when anyone says, what would you do for a coat? I'm like, Arc'teryx, hands down. They stood behind their product, gave me a new one, no questions asked.
And you know what? Because of that, now we're going to tag you. Buy an Arc'teryx jacket. And where are they located,
You won't be disappointed.
Where are they located?
They're right here in North Vancouver.
Yep.
They're a 30-minute drive from my house into North Vancouver.
Folks, that's how you do business. That's how you do business.
It's just how you do business. Yeah. I mean, like, now, obviously, again, I don't want to speak on the company's behalf and say they can do this for everybody. I can't do that.
Well, now they're like,
that was my experience of it.
We shouldn't have. Don't do that.
Right. But, I mean, word gets out, right? I mean, come on, they're a big company. But my experience with this company has been nothing but phenomenal. Yeah. So I'm going to give them that credit and say, hey, if you're looking for some great rain gear or like, you know, some nice fleecy gear for underwear, like I always look at Arc'teryx first. So Yes. Do we have a lot of architects in this house? Most likely.
But like that type of thing goes a long way. You're getting little cheerleaders out there for you, right? There's something like, and that applies to every business, like dentistry, especially if you have that patient in the chair. And most of you folks, the majority of you folks out there, like it's paramount.
You take care of your people.
You take care of them, and I love the quote that we have up that you said there is like, when you're going to the dentist, you're not going to the dental practice. You're going to see the dentist, right?
Yeah. You're going to see the person you know is going to take care of you. They're confident to deliver whatever treatment you're looking for, and you know that you're in good hands.
So, Brookswood Brewing, speaking of really good friends in the area too.
My good friend, Mr. Chris Johnson and his partners over at Brookswood Brewing Company. This is exciting.
Yes.
Brookswood Brewing is going to be opening soon. I'm thinking early new year. Don't quote me. That was the plan, to be open in the first quarter of 2022. I might be wrong. I don't know what their schedule is. I'm just really hoping that's when they're going to be open.
Their cans even say "Coming Soon" series.
Coming Soon series. So here we've got the what is this? The hazy pale.
Yeah, we might have sampled some of this last week. It's really tasty.
Or an hour ago.
Don't eat. What did you, Tyler?
Give it away. What's that in your mug, Mark?
Oh my God!
And then
do that.
We've got the Czech Pilsner up there.
It just looks like black blobs back there. But if you zoom, with your fingers, just
if you just
zoom in.
Okay, so Brookswood Brewing Company is going to be located at 4061 200th Street, Unit 102. So there's like a little McDonald's.
Yes.
In that little plaza there on 200th Street in Brookswood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically going to be, I'm not sure, not next door, but maybe 2 doors over from them.
Mm-hmm.
In that little complex there. So exciting times to come for Brookswood Brewing. Chris and the team over there. Yeah. What else can we say about them right now?
I'm going to say something.
Please.
I'm going to say something. And I really appreciate you, Chris, for putting your business, like quite literally a 2-minute walk from my house.
He thanks you now, but
I know where
in
I'm
a couple of years he might be like, so I'm not allowed to come to Brookswood Brewing anymore.
Chris, you have like a weight loss program. Anyways, no, that's really cool, and we're very fortunate here in BC. Like we're especially obviously through the interior, all the wineries that have popped up over the last recent history, and now there's this like real cool
brewery blocks from your house,
local brew thing popping up, and I think it's really cool. And a lot of the beers out there,
excuse me,
they're really good. Like they're awesome.
The new ones, yeah. I mean, it's the nice thing about again going here or to places like the Barley Merchant, where they've got so many new beers on tap and they support other local breweries around them. There's no shortage of good beers, especially in places like Langley. Port Moody has a great little scene going on there.
Yeah, Port Moody's awesome. There might be a shortening of beers around this. I know what I saw on the news yesterday that alcohol consumption in BC is up like 750,000%.
They say that the average person in British Columbia consumes 544 cans of beer a year.
The average?
That's the average.
Are you that's a lot of beer?
Well, that's if you break it down, it's basically 10 cans a week.
So you got to sit down and get you know what? BC, let's get it done. Let's increase that number. Come on, let's get it done.
You can do it.
We got great folks in town like Brookswood Brewing and Chris. Let's get it done.
But do it responsibly. Obviously, we
yes.
We have to put a disclaimer on this that
just walk like I can. 2 minutes.
Walk home. Don't drink and drive.
Yes.
And enjoy in moderation.
Yes. Ty?
I wake up every morning and that's my mantra.
I'm really pumped.
I'm kidding. I sound like I'm struggling there.
Yeah.
What I meant was enjoy everything in moderation.
Everything.
You enjoy.
Everything in moderation.
Sorry, I cut you off. You said Ty.
That's fine. We should just stop apologizing to each other and just that's how we flow.
It's our Canadianisms coming out.
Yeah, sorry, Ty. I'm sorry.
I used to I think a couple of years ago, I'm like, I'm going to make it my objective to apologize less.
Sorry. You know what I need to stop is like
Like's a tough one to lose.
And
But sorry's annoying. I can see
my filler words.
I can see how sorry gets annoying to someone who's not Canadian because they're like, they must be like, what? Why are you apologizing?
Yeah, like when you see, I said like when you go to the States and you get a burger and you say, "Oh, thank you very much," and they're like, "Yeah."
Like someone hits your ankle, they go,
Yeah, that's right. That's
someone hits
further south you go. It's like, "Oh, thank you so much. This service was really great. Thank you. I'll come back." Oh, yeah.
And it comes across as dismissive, like in Seattle. I'm like, oh, thanks so much.
Maybe that's
I really need this cup of coffee. They go,
Maybe that's a cultural thank you.
Like, you making fun of me right now?
Yeah.
And then the obnoxious Canadian comes out.
It's like, hey, I thanked you. You got to say you're welcome. Come on.
That's not an
That's the way these things work.
This is not an moment.
Yeah, come on.
An aha moment is when you're like, I have an idea. If I say thank you, you say welcome.
Now here we go. So the second coffee win here is going to be what's the Canadian go-to word, and that's thank you. You put thank you in the comments.
Thank you. But I was going to say, sorry. See, I apologize again.
Don't touch me.
I'm not going to apologize for interrupting you.
Yeah, we're not going to say sorry anymore.
Somebody hits you with their shopping cart in your ankle, and they're behind you.
Yeah.
As a Canadian, oh, sorry, I was in your way.
Yeah, right.
Ignoring the fact that some obnoxious jerk just rammed you from behind with their shopping cart into the back of your ankle, which feels like what?
It doesn't feel nice.
It hurts like hell.
So here's another one. In the comments, put down, do you put your shopping cart back when you're done with it? Like in the parking lot? Do you go line it back up in the shopping cart area, or are you one of those people that just like puts it in the flower bed?
Or what about your basket at the auto checkout?
Oh my god.
Do you put your basket away at the self-serve auto checkout?
Yeah.
And second to that, you avoid the auto checkout that has a basket still sitting in the little counter there?
Oh my god.
What if there's some leftover kale in the basket you go to choose?
You eat it.
Do you choose that basket?
Kale's good for you.
We digress.
All right, Ty, let's wrap her up.
I like how we brought the beer to this today, though.
Oh, I love it.
So just a preview tomorrow. So we are going to be sampling this beer with Dr. Ed Lowe.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the samples too, Chris.
I apologize again. We're going to... Sorry, because sorry can be like a correction. Sorry, what I meant to say was...
Sorry about that.
Excuse me. What I meant to say was...
Excuse me.
We're going to invite Dr. Ed Lowe.
He's been invited.
Sample these beers with us.
Oh, yes.
If he reciprocates, then we will be sampling beers with Dr. Ed Lowe.
I don't think we have to worry about that. I think that it's like...
He's down.
I think it's like one of the first things that he asked. So,
I will come if...
Ty, is there going to be beer that we're going to try?
We had to make a separate trip just to get beer.
Yes. Oh, we should get some sake.
It's kind of sake.
It's kind of our thing. Text him. Find out which one he likes.
Okay. Notice I'm not texting him.
I know. Anyways.
That was good. We kept that real nice and timely today.
Yeah, there's a nice short one.
That was real tight.
Short one here on Dentist on Demand.
We've been talking for an hour. Has it been an hour?
No, it's been like 40-something minutes.
Okay.
So let's check this out.
Sorry.
Do you want to throw another a little coffee win? What's the last one?
Did you say coffee win?
Yeah, so like what does somebody have to put in the comments to win a coffee?
Oh, to win a coffee.
We owe a couple coffees to a few people. I think it's only one person, but that's fine.
Tell us your dentist and why you love them.
Why do you love your dentist?
What do you love about going to your dentist?
What do you love about them?
Because we've made this show all about dental.
Dental.
Except for one of our three, which is about something different.
Except when we talk about beer.
Just to change it up for fun.
Change it up for fun.
To make it somewhat entertaining.
Entertaining.
Because dental can be challenging.
At a theater near you. This March.
Kind of liking the new voice you got going on.
I do too. I think I can do trailers. You know?
I don't.
Movie trailers.
But keep working on that.
This March. Be surprised when 3 kids go on an adventure and discover...
Maybe you can do Christopher Walken now. Give it a shot.
Oh, I can't. No.
You can. It's not that hard.
I can.
Look.
Not that hard.
Oh,
I'll work on it. I'll work on my deep voice.
Give it a shot.
You know what I should do? I'm sure
you'll like it.
I'm sure there's a
Why do you say sorry all the
there's
time?
there's a choir out there. There's like a bunch of carolers out there that need a bass singer. Call me up. DM me.
I think you think your voice is lower than it is.
What do you mean? Are you making fun of me?
You're excited about this.
I'm excited.
It'll go away in like 2 days. I'll be like, oh no.
Oh, I hope I have
How
it
do I
tomorrow.
get that back? I'm going to drink a bunch of scotch to make that come back.
I'm going to make it
Then
come
you're just
back
drunk.
with drunkenness. No, I never. I'm like, I was staying. I'm just not about alcohol. It's really gross. I think it's deteriorating society. It's really, it's not good for your liver.
Well, it's not really a good thing that Canadians are consuming more alcohol.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
This will lead
not
to more
best.
long-term disease and
You know what I was
health problems. So we should not be endorsing that.
Well, and I will be the devil's advocate, and I will be the response to, So, Justin Trudeau was on TV yesterday, and he's like, I know this really sucks, and this is like his very, very well spoken.
Way to bring a politician
man.
into this today. Thank you.
Anyways, so he's like, I know this really sucks, and it's okay.
It was
Justin.
much higher than that. It wasn't
It's
that
okay,
low.
Justin. We have alcohol. Don't take that away from us. Thank you.
That's the next move, right?
Oh my God!
We heard that COVID's transmitted
I'm
through
out.
beer.
I'm completely out. I mean, I don't drink at all, but if they take booze away, I'm out.
I think you see a lot of Canadians stop saying sorry now.
Yeah. Anyways, let's wrap it up.
Okay. That was fun.
That was a short one.
Thank you for watching. So to review, Dr. Paresh Shah,
Oh,
our
Can't
main
wait.
man in Winnipeg.
I can't wait to work with him in the new year.
Yeah, we're collaboration with that man is always fun.
Yes.
Integral Dental Lab, Dave Carney, keep killing it over there.
Thank you very much.
Stay on the leading edge, man, because you are. And obviously Brookswood Brewing. Looking forward to exciting things to come from the boys and girls at Brookswood Brewing.
Thank you for being my neighbor. Is that like
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. Anyways,
Do like a Mr. Rogers beer special.
oh, do you think he probably
Should have like a little trolley that drives people around from breweries in Langley.
Yeah, like what
Next stop, Brookswood Brewing.
they called it when they went into the little trolley land and everybody would just be like Brookswood Brewing it. Oh yeah, look at this, Sammy.
I had the hazy pale.
Oh man, you should try the hazy paisy. It's so good. Right. Anyways, let's wrap it up before we do anything else crazy.
That's right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on day 8.
And just know, be aware who you're grateful for. Goodbye.